Well, good morning, everyone. Apparently, last week I was left out a few words of the pledge. At least that's what Dennis Thompson told me.
Oh, whoops.
So I've been practicing this week, and hopefully I get all the words this week. You never know. So we'll start the morning off with the pledge. So if you please join me in the pledge. I've got my American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And would you join me, please?
Join you?
Prayer. I'm glad you joined me in prayer.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we once again thank you for this opportunity to do this by way of Zoom, at least have somewhat of a meeting with our Kiwanis. We ask that you guide us to do the work we need to be done. Ask for prayers to safety for those in Louisiana and Texas, those areas suffering of the storm. Prayers for all of those dealing with this pandemic, with the business closures and illnesses they might be facing. And we ask that you watch over all of those in our club that may be suffering from loss of work or from illness. We ask all of these prayers in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Stan. Well, I hope everyone's staying healthy and staying well as this virus continues to raise havoc on our lifestyle and everything we'd like to consider normal. So we just will continue doing what we have to do, and hopefully that someday we can change and Allison can really have a real meeting at latest. But I know when Allison...
This was not part of your sales pitch, Larry. I don't know how you got me to agree to be the Zoom leader.
Because we did it before the pandemic.
That is exactly true. That is exactly true.
I think February was the chosen month, and March we shut down. So I'm glad we got a hold of you in February. I believe it was up. I think it was up at the DoubleTree, if I'm not mistaken.
It was. Yeah. It was quite the bait and switch. If I'd known that the pandemic was coming, I'm just kidding.
She's only half kidding.
I know. No, it'll be fun to have you leading the Zoom meetings because it'll be something different. And so we'll probably have a lot more people because you'll probably make this a lot more exciting than I have, trust me.
I will try.
Can't go any other way, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, I can't go any lower, can it, Stan? That's what I like. I like morning respect here. Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank Mike Lopez for the drive-through dinner. For the first time, I think we learned a lot. We did make a little money. I think the profits right now stand somewhere around $3,500, $3,500. I think if we win and if we do another one, things need to change a little bit. Even if I wasn't there to try to keep Mike under control. I've had some family issues going on in our family, so the family comes first, like I always said. So I helped Mike set up a little bit, and then I took off. So, but he had a lot of good help. I did drive through and get tri-tip, and I saw a lot of good help. We had a new member, Paul Hermas, down there helping, or being in the way. I don't know which, but one of the two. So anyway, if we do another one, we'll have to have some changes. I think it may be something that is a possibility because I don't know what other fundraisers we can have right at the moment. I mean, that seems to be like the number one fundraiser going on. I know Allison's got something planned for something later on, so we'll see how that goes too. So we'll just keep.
Fall. We're looking at fall.
Fall. Yeah, that's a good time.
How many?
It's a time of wine and beer. That's what we think, where people stay home anyhow. So that's what we're aiming for.
You think sometime in October?
Yeah, probably the middle of October.
Okay.
If I had
How
to,
many
if I had to
tickets-
ballpark it, we haven't narrowed down that far, but it'll be a thing where you can send someone a package to enjoy in their home, and so we want to make sure it's a time when people are cozy and at home.
Okay. Stan, did you have something?
We end up selling. How many tickets did we end up selling?
Well, that's under under thought too. I'm not really 100% sure. We have different numbers it just depends on who you talk to. And, but we had quite a few dinners that were either not picked up or we had an overabundance. And so we did donate quite a few tri-tips to, was it Westside Ministries or it was a homeless
So
shelter?
they went to two places, Larry. So the tickets that were pre-sold as donations went to Helping Hands Ministry, and they actually drove through the drive-through, picked them up, and delivered them to individuals. They supplemented them with their own food, and they made them feed more people. And they delivered them down to First Street where people are living in a homeless camp. And then the stuff at the end, Chris had the great idea of donating to the We Care program. And so they packaged all that stuff up and delivered it for us at the end that was left over. And they're using that to feed people for the foreseeable future. She said she was going to have to freeze part of it because it was so much. So that's great to hear. So,
Right.
That's good.
I think, it's Angelina. I think we were at, I did a sheet and I think we're at 240, 245 that we sold.
wonderful.
Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you're on this morning, Angelina. I got a couple questions I can ask you a little later. Well, actually, they're coming up pretty soon. But right now, tonight, there's also a DCM meeting. It starts at 6:30 for the members. The governor of the district will be there installing a couple of our new members into Kiwanis, Paul Hermas and Charlie Craig. Hopefully, I know Paul said he was going to be online tonight so he can be installed, and I think Norma said Charlie is going to be there too, so that'll be kind of nice. If you don't have the information on how to sign up on Zoom, let me know or contact Lori Rossman, and we can send you the information. I think Robert Hussman, the president of the host club tonight from North Modesto, sent me the information about 15 times. I guess he wanted to make sure I got it, so I had like 15 emails from him this morning.
I got 6. He must
Huh?
really like you. I only got
He-
6. He must really like you.
Yeah, he really likes me. I don't think that's quite right, but we'll go with that. That sounds good. I like that. It's very positive, Allison. I thank you. Also, maybe Melinda can help me on this one. What is the young man that is the president over at the Pittman Key Club? Is it Tristan Allen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lori sent me an email asking me that last night, and I said that, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I think it has something to do with tonight's meeting because I think he's going to be on it.
Oh, yeah. He speaks
And
very
then-
well. Yeah.
Well, he's an awesome kid. I mean,
Mhm.
getting on to see that DCM tonight, if he's going to be on it and talk, it's well worth it just to go on it for him because this kid is going to make a name for himself in whatever he does. I mean,
Right.
he has got the whole everything. He's got the personality, he's got the intelligence, he's got the gift to speak, he's dynamic. I mean, I think the kid is going to be a future whatever he wants to be.
Right.
So,
Can I mention one thing? I reached out to Kay Simmons, the Key Club advisor at Turlock, and asked about the kids and stuff. They, at this time, they can't help with anything, with all the restrictions that are going on, in public, one-on-one,
Right.
with us. So just an FYI on that.
Are they doing any type of Zoom meetings or anything, if you know?
I don't know. I need
Okay.
to contact her again. I spoke with her right before school started via email, and everything is in chaos a little bit. They had to do all of their elections, I think, online for Turlock High as well. So I don't even know who the the kids are, who the president and vice president, that kind of stuff. I don't even know that yet.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
It's going to be a work in progress. I mean,
Right.
we're learning as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it does sound like we are going to pick up the Pittman Key Club too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we will.
But their advisor will stay, correct?
Well, that's up in the air right now too. It was kind of interesting. Yesterday, I met with Lori Rossman, the lieutenant governor, down at Crust and Crumb for lunch because I had gotten some stuff from Mike Stack yesterday morning for a gift basket she wants to send to the governor after tonight's meeting. And Joe was down there at Crust and Crumb, who's been the advisor for the Pittman Key Club. And he had indicated to Lori that he was going to drop out of Kiwanis. He was, he needed a break and everything. And it was interesting that Lori and I just happened to be down there yesterday to talk to him. And I think he's going to think about it now because we presented, he's been the treasurer and the secretary of the other club. And I think he's tired of that position or positions.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, we won't make you be the secretary or the treasurer. So you got all year to relax and just do the Key Club.
Oh.
And so that's what we're going with. He's a former teacher. He loves kids, and he really likes that Tristan Allen. And I pushed Tristan hard yesterday on him. I tried to make him feel as guilty as I could if he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I'll keep working on him because I think he needs that. I think he needs it, and I think he does. The kids like him, and I think he does a good job with it.
Okay.
So I'm working on Joe pretty hard these days. But it was funny how we both were there at the same time. Everybody was there yesterday. Sometimes things are meant to be, I guess. It's just kind of funny how sometimes things work out.
Yeah.
Next, our dues are coming due. And, this is the first of the month, so it's a good time if you got any money. Usually you have it around the first of the month. I know us retired people get those Social Security checks around the first of the month. Angelina, do you have any idea if we're getting any dues turned in?
Yeah, I think I've collected maybe 9-10 people.
Okay. Also, I don't know if, of course, Norma's not on, so I can't. She checked the mail yesterday, but she didn't say anything about if she had any more dues checks in the mail. I have one from BL. I know I was kind of surprised that he's decided to stay another year, but I ran into him down at Rayleigh's where his second home, or maybe sometimes his first home, I'm not sure. And I was talking about the dues, and he said, well, let me just give you a check right now. So he wrote me a check right there at Rayleigh's on a little cement wall there. He wrote it out, so I've got it. So I will get that to you also, Angelina.
Okay.
Hey, Larry, can I throw something out there for anybody who's maybe watching this recording? If it's a hassle for you to get the check to somebody, please reach out to me. I'm happy to come by, and I'll come by your home and pick it up. Save you a stamp if you don't feel like mailing it.
Well, thank you, David. And I can also help in that regards. I'm not working. I'm retired, so I've got some free time, a little bit, not much, but a little bit. And I'll be also happy to drive out and collect your dues if need be. Of course, there may be a beer involved with it, but we can work on that too. So anyway, if any member, we definitely need to start getting those in because we've got to have our final list turned into international, and toward the end of September. So we need to be all squared. We don't want to be paying for people that aren't going to be in the club or want to be a part of the club next year. Hopefully we don't have.
Is it something that can be put on social media so that it remind people if maybe they didn't see the email?
I don't know if I want to put it on social media. Let me think about that for a while.
Okay.
What if we just put one that said we are now accepting membership applications and dues for next year, and here's who you can contact if you need to do that? It will stir the brain of the people who know they got a membership email.
Yeah.
And then
That'd
it'll
be a
also
soft
open it
way
up
to
to
do
the
it.
public if they're interested in joining.
Okay. What was that, Stan?
I just said that'd be a softer way to do it. I agree with you. I wouldn't want to put do's or do, you know.
Right.
No,
right.
just a reminder, because I know I get emails. I get so many emails a day. I promise I forget some of them. So, and that email came quite a while ago. So
Well, just
Yeah.
make sure you don't forget any of my emails, Chris.
never, Larry, you are like top of my priority list.
I
He didn't even
like your
flinch when she
attitude,
said
Chris.
that. I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too. I don't think I'm usually at the bottom of everybody's list, so that's something new. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, our installation is still scheduled for September 15th. If any of the members would like to watch it, it's going to start about 6 o'clock. It'll be just for the board members and officers, the old ones and the new ones this year because of this virus, of course. So I apologize to all the members for not having a little party and, bringing Allison in grand fashion, but it's just not going to happen this year. I'm sorry. Allison's got things planned, and so hopefully, if it doesn't last too long, maybe we can have a delayed not installation, but the party.
Yeah, it might be a post-pandemic mixer of some sort instead. So
we'll try to do something. When we get to meet again and get together socially. So we'll hopefully have something to go for the members. Let's see.
I don't know. I think we should bring back the card raffle. People can Venmo me, and then we'll let them draw a card on the internet, and they could see if they won because we could use the funds.
Now, if you can bring that back, yeah, I want to see how you draw the card on the Zoom meeting.
I found a random card generator. The downside is I just have to remove every card that you've already selected.
Right. Well, you can more than welcome to bring that back. I'll try to get the banner and that torch from Latus. Is there anything else I need to get from Latus to take out to Mike's?
Are we supposed to have anything else? Is there like a gavel or anything crazy that you have to
Well,
get?
I've got the gavel, so I'll turn that over to you. I don't know what Lori's going to do about the torch this year. I don't know if that's something that she's going to continue on as lieutenant governor or not, but I'll have it out there just in case she wants it. We've kept it just about all year, and I don't know if we'll have 2 new members, I think, all year maybe or something, or a few more. And, that was supposed to be passed around to the club that installed the most new members each month. And,
I think we're winning. I don't know anybody else who's getting new members in the middle of a pandemic.
well, North Modesto has two new members to install tonight too. So
The tie, we'll arm wrestle them for it.
yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. That's not an issue. We'll put Stan. We'll put Stan the Man as our arm wrestler.
I think he's got it. You haven't, Stan?
What was that again?
You can arm wrestle the North Modesto Club for the torch.
Yeah, sure. Who is it?
Don't know. Well, you can take any of them on. I mean, it's not a deal.
Yeah, yes.
Lance, what's new with you?
Not much, sir.
How's the census going?
It's going good.
You gonna have it all done by the election?
Hopefully, by the end of September, they want to turn in the numbers. So, but I'm going to take 2 days of going back to finish up the house on the painting. So.
Oh, okay. You're gonna take a break.
Yep.
Now, did they okay that? Is that sick pay or sick leave or what are you, vacation time? Is that vacation time?
No, they have they allow you to decide when you're going to work and when you're not going to work. As long as you work 20 hours a week, that's all they require.
Perfect. And I see Audrey just joined us. Good morning, Audrey, and Mr. Entertainer himself,
Good morning.
Wow, Rufus is in the house.
Not for long. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rufus,
I thought I'd make a special appearance this morning.
I see
Oh, that's
you're
good.
in front of your yacht again.
Yeah, but I'm driving my car on my way to work.
Don't drive into the water.
Pardon me?
I said, don't drive into the water.
Yes, ma'am. You got it. I'm a professional driver.
Is that down in San Diego? Are you down in San Diego now?
Ooh.
You.
Oh, man. I'm in beautiful Turlock on my way to the high school.
Well, you've got it made now. There's those students. You don't have to show up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, calm down. Next week I do.
Well, does anybody else have anything for the good of the club? That's about all the announcements that I had. I don't think anything's going on. Stanley?
Could you send me that information on the DCM tonight?
Yeah, I will. I can. All right. Perfect. Anybody else want to tune into the DCM tonight? Let me know. Chris and Dave, did you guys get anything on it? Okay. So you guys are good. All
I'll
right.
be there. She'll be
I
at
will
the
be there
start
for a
of
little bit, but I can't stay the whole time.
Yeah, I'm going to be there a little bit too because my son Gary's coming up from San Diego and he's on arrive right about 6 o'clock. So that's kind of the bad time, but that's the way it is.
Yeah,
So I'll
3
be-
hours on a Friday night's a long meeting.
Well, you only have to be on from 6:30 to 7:30 or so.
Oh, I thought it said till like 9 or something. Or
Yeah, he
Oh,
put a very long time on there.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be that long tonight.
oh, okay, that sounds
I don't-
better then.
I don't think, maybe 2 hours, but I don't see it happening much longer than that. Lori's been working on a PowerPoint for about 3 weeks, and she's all excited about it, but she's stressed out to the max, she said. So I said, yeah, it'll be fine, and I'm sure she'll do a good job. So
Larry, Audrey just asked in the questions again how much we made on the barbecue.
right now we're about right around $3,500, Audrey, according to Mike. Now Angelina may have a different number. Angelina, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's about that. Maybe 4.
Okay.
I'm thinking we're closer to 4,000. I have one more person to turn in money, and then I'll know for sure.
Okay. All right. So that's, that was a pretty good fundraiser for the first time. I think, there's potential there to even make more money. I think if a few things are done different. So we'll just see what happens on that. So, but at least we have a little bit more money to spend for Allison to give away next year. So that's positive.
I appreciate that. And then Audrey asked where to send her dues check, and you can send it to the P.O. box, right? Or you can drop it off at Angelina's office, or you can let David or Larry know they're also doing pickups.
Audrey, when I delivered that ticket, you should have paid me right then. And I think your husband wanted you to pay, but I don't think you've listened to him. And Audrey, if I come out to pick it up, have a beer ready, because I'm not coming up there without getting a beer from you. So just be ready. So anyway, let's get the dues in, pass the word around. Dues are due, and we'll get those collected. And the secretary's got a lot of things to catch up on to international, so we'll keep her pretty busy. So Norma and Chris, you might touch base with Norma and see how things are going too. Okay, anything
We've been in
else?
contact. We're good.
Well, good. You're ahead of the game then. Perfect. All
Also,
right.
if you're a person watching this at home and you're like, I didn't get my dues thing in the mail, it came to your email that you have registered on the email list. So if you're a person who doesn't check your email, your dues invoice is in your email.
Right. And also, Melinda, go ahead.
Are we having a board meeting next month?
Our board meeting is the installation on the 15th of September.
Okay.
That's what the board meeting is going to be. Also, Angelina, Brian Kennedy said he hasn't received his email for the dues, so I may need to deliver one. Maybe I'll pick up one when I get BL's check to you, and I'll see Brian next Thursday. And so maybe I'll just hand deliver him his invoice. And somebody else didn't get one. I'll have to think who else in that group didn't get one. So anyway, there's a couple people who said they didn't get anything on their email. Brian's always has some type of trouble with his email, so that doesn't surprise me. And the other guys may be just messing with me, like Lance Olson and so forth. Lance, do you remember who said that they also didn't get a copy of their invoice?
No, I don't.
I know it was a couple guys
Oh,
in there.
man. Yeah, it was a couple. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Sorry.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I'll start hand delivering them the invoice so they don't have any excuse. So that way I can get 2 beers from them. So anyway. Anything else? Allison, you got anything to add?
No, I do not, sir.
All
I
right.
have something to add.
Good. What's going on, Mr. Entertainer?
I just want to tell everybody have a great weekend. I'm at work and I got to go. So everybody have a great weekend.
Hey, you too, huh? Have fun. Tell everybody hi at Turlock High School.
You got it, buddy. It's Friday. We'll have a good time.
I know you
Elections
always have a
are here.
good time. It's Party Central. That's good.
Go Dogs.
No. Today's elections. We're picking the president for ASB.
Oh, big time today.
That's big time.
All right. All right.
All
Well,
right, you guys have a
everybody-
good day. I'm out, okay?
sounds good. Thanks, Rufus. The rest of you have a great weekend and be safe. And we'll see you next Friday, if not sooner. I'll be in touch. Anybody needs anything, let me know. Stay safe. See you guys later. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.